dear beloved. In chromatics, a tone passes through a plate of sand, and the sand forms a pattern of the sound's frequency. The sand arranges itself into a symmetry of the sound's vibration. The sand simply listens and responds, revealing the hidden geometry carried within the sound's frequency itself. In this way, sound teaches you something intimate about your own nature. You are not separate from this principle. Your body is living resonance, mostly water, minerals, and electrical currents, continually responding to the vibrations you hold within your awareness. Thought is sound. Imagination is sound. Every inner image, every repeated word, every emotional tone is a wave form moving through your inner oceans. Whatever you imagine yourself as, you are setting a frequency that your entire being spiritually, mentally and physically attunes to. Imagine your blood cells vibrating in harmony with the $sign. Blood cells harmonize with the rhythm of the heart, they entrain to it. Whatever you imagine yourself as, consistently your cells harmonize with that vibration. When you imagine yourself as the $sign, new cellular expressions arise that match the tone you are living within. Now consider the symbol of the $sign. When you imagine yourself as the $sign, you become its vibrations of divine increase, you engage with a frequency associated with value, exchange, flow, and provision. The symbol is held with calm expectancy and gratitude, it opens and flows like currency itself, meant to move. When you repeat the words positive and dollar with conscious intention, you are sending waves through your nervous system. Your brain begins to entrain. Neural pathways synchronize. Brain waves adjust their rhythm to match the dominant tone you are sustaining. Thought begins to think in harmony with itself. Your reticular activating system listens like sand on a chromatic plate, arranging perception to match the sound it receives. Opportunities that were once invisible become outlined. Ideas surface. Decisions soften. The mind, now tuned, notices what has always been present but previously unheard. Your body becomes the instrument. Blood, lymph, and interstitial fluids carry this vibration everywhere. Hormones respond. Muscle tone shifts. Breath deepens or tightens depending on the frequency you hold. Over time, new cellular patterns emerge by resonance, mirroring the inner geometry you are repeatedly sounding. In this sense, financial blessing is something tuned into. You are always broadcasting. The question is which pattern you are inviting your inner sand to form. When you consciously harmonize your imagination with positivity, value, flow, and calm confidence, your internal chromatic field reorganizes itself. Stress geometries soften. Scarcity patterns dissolve. Coherent designs replace chaotic noise. You are not merely observing your life, you are composing it. Each word you repeat is a tone. Each image you sustain is a frequency. Each feeling you embody is a waveform shaping matter from the inside out. As you refine the sound of your inner world, the visible patterns of your outer world begin to respond, quietly and faithfully, arranging themselves into new forms of provision, stability, and ease. And so you listen inwardly, choose your tone gently, and allow your life, like sand under sound, to reveal a more harmonious design. In chromatics, sound touches matter and matter remembers how to listen. A single frequency passes through sand, and the fine grains arrange themselves into living geometry attuned by the sound's frequency. The sound reveals a pattern that was always possible, waiting for the correct vibration to call it forth. So it is with you. You are living resonance, water, blood, nerve, and breath, responding moment by moment to the frequencies you carry within. Thought is sound. Words are sounds. Every repeated image, every spoken tone, every quietly held symbol becomes a waveform moving through your inner sea. When you imagine your blood cells, you begin to sense this truth directly. Blood cells harmonize with the rhythm of the heart. In the same way, when you hold a frequency steadily, through imagination, repetition, and feeling, your cells begin to synchronize. New cellular expressions arise that reflect the vibration you are sustaining. Now consider the dollar sign. When you imagine yourself as the dollar sign, or when you carry a small piece of paper bearing its image, you are setting a frequency of value, circulation, and exchange. The symbol itself is neutral. It is the emotional tone you give it that determines the pattern it forms within you. Held with anxiety, it tightens the geometry. Held with calm positivity and trust, it becomes fluid, expansive, and rhythmic, like money itself, designed to move. When you carry words such as positive, 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 positive close to your body, or when you softly repeat positive, positive, positive and dollar, dollar, dollar with intention, you are doing more than affirming. You are vibrating. Your nervous system listens. Your brain waves begin to entrain, synchronizing their electrical rhythm to the dominant tone you are feeding them. Thoughts then begin to think in harmony with one another. Your brain's filtering systems adjust, tuning perception toward what matches the frequency you are holding. Possibilities become noticeable. Ideas feel accessible. The body relaxes into coherence. Blood chemistry, breath, and posture subtly reorganize, like sand responding to sound. Your body becomes a living chromatic plate. Blood cells, water molecules, hormones, and neural pathways act as the sand, rearranging themselves according to the sonic landscape of your inner world. When the vibration is positive, coherent patterns form. When the vibration is calm, new pathways, both biological and practical, become available. Financial blessing, then, is an internal harmony made visible. Kymatics teaches that matter obeys tone. Holistic awareness reminds you that your body is mostly water, exquisitely sensitive to vibration. Mind and biology meet at the level of frequency. What you consistently imagine, repeat, and feel becomes the sound your life organizes around. You are not only observing this process, you are composing it. As you consciously choose the vibrations of positivity, value, and flow, your internal geometry rearranges. The unseen patterns shift first. Then, in their own time, the visible forms follow. Just as sound turns sand into mandalas, your inner resonance shapes experience into opportunity, stability, and provision. And so you listen inwardly, choose your tone gently, and allow your life to pattern itself, faithfully and beautifully, around the frequency you have learned to hold. In kymatics, sand does not decide its pattern, it listens. A frequency passes through it, and order appears. In the same way, your body listens to the sound of your thoughts. When you imagine your blood cells harmonizing with the dollar sign, your inner waters responds. Cells reorganize. Brain waves soften and align. Financial blessing begins as an internal geometry long before it becomes an external event. Sound gives shape to matter. Your thoughts give shape to experience. When you carry a small paper marked with a dollar sign or the word positive, you are carrying a tuning fork for the mind. Each glance sends a silent frequency through your nervous system, gently entraining your biology to patterns of value, circulation, and ease. The body is mostly water, and water remembers vibration. Just as kymatic waves ripple across liquid into sacred designs, your repeated words, positive, 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 move through your fluids, your blood, your breath. Your brain waves begin to echo this rhythm, and perception reorganizes itself to notice opportunity. When you imagine yourself as the dollar sign, you are becoming money and flow. Currency moves. Energy circulates. As you hold this image calmly, your internal systems begin to mirror circulation rather than stagnation, inviting financial blessings that move naturally toward you. Karmatics reveals that matter is obedient to tone. The body, being living matter, responds even more intimately. When you repeat dollar, dollar, dollar with relaxed intention, your mind begins resonating with it. Thoughts align. Emotional tension dissolves. New possibilities emerge without strain. Imagine your blood cells as grains of sand on a vibrating plate. Each affirmation is a frequency passing through them. Over time, you align with its symmetry. Hormonal rhythms settle. Financial clarity arises from coherence. The dollar sign is a symbol, but symbols are compressed frequencies. When held with positivity, the symbol activates neural associations of security, creativity, and exchange. Your brain entrains to this vibration, making financial solutions feel familiar rather than distant. In Karmatics, a change in frequency instantly reshapes the pattern. Likewise, when you shift from anxious thinking to repeating positive, 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 the internal geometry of your mind reorganizes. Your body responds with calmer breath, steadier focus, and a readiness to receive. You are a living instrument. Your spine conducts vibration. Your breath carries rhythm. Your thoughts are soundless sound. When you consciously choose the frequency of the dollar sign energy, your entire system begins to tune itself, turning inner harmony into outer provision. Carrying written words of positivity is like placing a constant tone beside your nervous system. Even unnoticed, the symbol hums. Over time, the mind aligns to it, just as sand aligns to sound. Financial blessing becomes less something you seek and more something you expect. When you imagine your blood cells aligned with the dollar sign energy, you step into participation. Your cells cooperate in the same way. Financial blessings arrive through cooperation with flow. Karmatic patterns are neither random nor forced, they are responses. Your life responds in the same way. When your dominant vibration is positivity paired with value, reality organizes itself around that tone, arranging events into supportive forms. The repetition of positive acts like a steady frequency stabilizing the nervous system. As stress geometry dissolves, creativity increases. The mind sees more paths. Financial decisions become clearer, not because circumstances change, but because perception does. You are not merely thinking about money, you are sounding it within your consciousness. Each repetition of dollar is a wave. Each calm feeling is an amplifier. Together, they create an internal pattern that invites external reflection. Ultimately, Karmatics teaches that matter reveals what sound carries. Your body reveals what your thoughts sustain. As you refine your inner vibration through positivity, imagery, and intention, financial blessing emerges naturally, like a pattern completing itself, quietly, beautifully, and in perfect time. Karmatics reveals that sand does not resist sound, it arranges itself to it. In the same way, your body arranges itself around your dominant inner tone. When you imagine your blood cells vibrating with positivity, your internal environment begins to favor growth, circulation, and renewal, conditions in which financial blessings naturally arise. Every sound leaves a signature. When you repeat positive, 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 that signature travels through your water-filled body like ripples across a still pond. Your cells listen. Your nervous system synchronizes. What once felt unreachable begins to feel familiar. The dollar sign is a shape, but shapes are frozen frequencies. When you carry its image gently, without tension, it becomes a tuning symbol. Your mind begins to recognize pathways of value, through resonance. In chromatics, a slight shift in frequency produces an entirely new pattern. Likewise, a simple repetition of dollar, dollar, dollar with calm intention can reorganize thought patterns, shifting perception from lack to flow without effort. Imagine your bloodstream as a moving chromatic field. Each thought sends waves through it. When those waves carry positivity and expectancy, the internal pattern softens, allowing creativity, clarity, and financial insight to surface. Your brain waves are entrained to repetition. As you consciously harmonize with words of value and positivity, the mind adopts a rhythm that makes opportunity feel natural and action feel effortless. Sand does not question the sound that shapes it. When you sound dollar, 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 dollar internally, your body responds by aligning its chemistry, posture, and attention toward reception. Carrying written affirmations is like placing a silent speaker next to your nervous system. Even when unnoticed, the message hums. Over time, the brain adjusts, tuning itself to patterns of stability, provision, and growth. Financial blessing is created through coherence. As your thoughts, feelings, and imagination vibrate together, the internal geometry of your being becomes ordered, inviting corresponding external order. When you imagine yourself as the dollar sign, you step into the principle of exchange. Giving and receiving balance. Effort relaxes. Flow becomes the dominant rhythm shaping both mind and circumstance. Your body is a living chromatic plate, and your thoughts are the sound passing through it. Each repetition of positive refines the pattern, smoothing sharp edges and creating space for the dollar sign energy to settle. Blood cells respond to rhythm, breath responds to tone, and the mind responds to repetition. When all three harmonize around positivity and value, financial clarity emerges organically. Chromatics shows us that beauty emerges when vibration is stable. As your inner vibration stabilizes around optimism and worth, your life begins to reflect this order through supportive connections and resources. The mind becomes what it repeatedly listens to. When you speak positive, 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 softly consistently, your perception reshapes itself, filtering reality for opportunity. You are not waiting for financial blessings, you are tuning for them. As you adjust the sound of your inner world, your cells, brain waves, and choices align, allowing prosperity to appear as a natural echo of your resonance. In chromatics, sand waits patiently for sound to tell it who to become. In the same way, your body listens for the dominant tone of your thoughts. Imagine your blood cells vibrating with positivity, so that your inner world can organize itself around ease, flow, and provision. Sound creates form before form is seen. When you quietly repeat positive, 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 that soundless vibration moves through your water-filled body, shaping your internal landscape into patterns that welcome financial blessing. The dollar sign is not merely a symbol, it is a frequency of exchange. When you imagine yourself as that symbol, your nervous system begins to harmonize around the dollar sign as a natural rhythm. Chromatic patterns change instantly when the frequency changes. Likewise, when your inner dialogue shifts to positivity, your thoughts rearrange, your brain waves soften, and your perception opens to new financial pathways. Your bloodstream carries more than oxygen, it carries information. As you imagine your blood cells harmonizing with the dollar sign, new internal patterns emerges, subtly influencing how you think, choose, and receive. Carrying a small paper marked with a dollar sign or repeated words of positivity is like carrying a tuning note. Each glance reminds your subconscious of the frequency you are choosing to live within. In Karmatics, matter never argues with sound. When you simply sound the dollar sign energy through repetition and imagination, your mind aligns naturally with opportunities that were previously overlooked. Your brain waves are constantly syncing with what you repeat. As you softly say dollar, dollar, dollar with relaxed intention, your thoughts begin to move in cooperation rather than conflict, creating clarity around financial decisions. The body is a living karmatic field. Thoughts ripple through it like sound across water. When those ripples carry positivity, the internal patterns they form become supportive, stable, and receptive to growth. Financial blessing does not begin in the wallet, it begins in coherence. When imagination, emotion, and repetition vibrate together, the internal geometry of your being becomes ordered, and the external world responds. Imagining your blood cells aligned with the dollar sign energy is to step into cooperation with life. You begin flowing with rhythms that naturally attract provision. Karmatics teaches that beauty arises from stable vibration. As you stabilize your inner tone through positive repetition, your life gradually reflects this harmony through ease, support, and unexpected resources. When you repeat positive consistently, your nervous system learns safety. From that state of calm, creativity awakens, and financial insight becomes accessible without stress. Every symbol you hold in awareness shapes perception. When the dollar sign is held, it becomes a reminder of circulation, balance, and mutual exchange rather than pressure. You are not waiting for the dollar sign energy to arrive, you are tuning yourself to it. As your inner sound changes, your cells, brain waves, and choices align, and financial blessings appear as a natural echo of your resonance. In Karmatics, sound does not strive to become a pattern, it relaxes into sound. In the same way, when you imagine your blood cells harmonizing with positivity, your body begins to rest into a rhythm that supports growth, circulation, and financial ease. Sound gives instructions to matter. Your thoughts give instructions to your cells. As you repeat positive, 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 your inner waters receive that message, quietly reorganizing toward harmony and support. When you imagine yourself as the dollar sign, you are stepping into the principle of movement and exchange. Money flows where resistance softens. Your nervous system senses this and adjusts its rhythm accordingly. A karmatic pattern only changes when the frequency changes. When your inner language shifts from worry to positivity, your thoughts begin forming new shapes, ideas you hadn't considered, paths you hadn't seen. Your bloodstream is a moving field of vibration. Each imagined symbol sends ripples through it. When those ripples carry calm expectation, your internal environment becomes fertile for financial blessing. Carrying a piece of paper marked with positive, positive, positive is like holding a steady tone near your subconscious. Even without effort, the mind begins to entrain to that message. In Karmatics, the plate does not argue with the sound. When you simply allow the dollar sign energy frequency to be present, your internal patterns begin to reorganize naturally. When you repeat dollar, dollar, dollar gently and without urgency, your brain waves slow into cooperation. Thoughts align instead of scatter, creating clarity where confusion once lived. Your body is rhythmic. Thoughts travel through it like waves through water. When those waves are positive, the shapes they form are supportive and expansive. Financial blessing begins when inner vibration becomes consistent. As your imagination, emotion, and repetition settle into one tone, your life responds with order rather than friction. Imagine your blood cells aligned with the $ energy. The cells circulates, and in circulation, nourishment arrives. Kamatics teaches that harmony creates beauty. When your internal sound becomes harmonious, your external experience begins reflecting that balance through opportunity and provision. Repeated positivity trains the nervous system to feel safe. From safety, creativity emerges. From creativity, new financial possibilities appear. The $, held gently in awareness, becomes a reminder of value rather than pressure. Your mind responds by seeking alignment instead of struggle. You are not separate from the sound shaping your life. You are both the vibration and the listener. As you consciously choose your inner tone, your cells, thoughts, and experiences rearrange themselves into patterns of blessing. In Kamatics, sound discovers its order by listening. In the same way, your body listens to the tone of your thoughts. Imagine your blood cells vibrating with positivity, so that your inner world can arrange into patterns that welcome financial flow. Sound never argues with matter, it simply passes through it. When you repeat positive, 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 that gentle frequency moves through your water-filled body, teaching your cells a calmer, more receptive rhythm. The $ is a visual tone. Imagine yourself as that symbol, to step into the vibration of exchange and circulation. Your nervous system relaxes into the understanding that the $ energy is meant to move. Karmatic patterns change instantly when frequency shifts. As your inner dialogue shifts toward positivity, your thoughts reshape themselves, and new financial ideas arise without force. Your bloodstream carries vibration as faithfully as it carries oxygen. When you imagine your blood cells harmonizing with the $ energy, your biology begins reflecting that harmony through clarity, energy, and confidence. Carrying a small paper with positive acts like a silent hum near your subconscious. Over time, your brain waves naturally entrain to that steady tone. In Kamatics, beauty appears when vibration stabilizes. When your inner sound becomes consistent through repetition and intention, your life begins mirroring that stability through financial support. When you softly repeat $, your mind starts aligning. Thoughts become cooperative, and perception widens to include opportunity. Your body is rhythmic. Thoughts ripple through it like waves through water. When those waves carry positivity, they form patterns of ease rather than tension. Financial blessing begins internally, where vibration becomes coherent. As imagination, emotion, and repetition synchronize, the outer world responds naturally. Imagine your blood cells aligned with the $ energy. What circulates nourishes. What nourishes multiplies. Kamatics teaches that sound organizes matter without effort. When you let the $ energy be a tone, your internal systems reorganize effortless. Repeated positivity trains the nervous system to feel safe. From safety arises creativity, and from creativity come new financial pathways. The $, held gently in awareness, becomes a reminder of value rather than pressure. Your mind responds by seeking harmony instead of resistance. You are both the instrument and the sound shaping your life. As you refine the vibration of your inner world, your cells, thoughts, and experiences rearrange themselves into patterns of financial blessing. In Kamatics, sound arrives first, and matter follows. Sound listens, then becomes order. In the same way, your body listens to the sound of your inner dialogue. Imagine your blood cells attuned to the $ energy, so that your entire system can learn that rhythm. Your body is shaped by tone. Each repeated word, positive, 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 passes through your inner waters, gently teaching your cells how to organize themselves toward ease and support. Imagine yourself as the $sign to step into the principle of circulation. Money is movement. As this understanding settles in your nervous system, resistance softens and flow becomes familiar. Karmatic patterns are precise responses to frequency. Likewise, your thoughts respond precisely to what you repeat. As dollar, dollar, dollar becomes a calm inner hum, your mind begins forming thoughts that match opportunity instead of effort. Picture your blood cells as fine grains on a vibrating surface. Each positive thought rearranges them slightly. Over time, these small adjustments create a stable internal pattern that welcomes provision. Carrying a piece of paper with a $sign or repeated words of positivity is like carrying a tuning note for your subconscious. Even unnoticed, it sets a background frequency that your brain waves naturally follow. The body, like sand, does not need to understand sound to respond to it. When you repeat words of positive, 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 with intention, your biology aligns first, clarity and confidence follow naturally. Your brain waves entrain to repetition the way water entrains to rhythm. As positivity becomes steady, mental noise quiets, and financial ideas rise gently into awareness. In karmatics, chaos disappears when vibration becomes consistent. When your inner tone steadies around positivity, emotional turbulence settles, and your perception widens to receive what was already near. Imagining yourself as the $sign is rehearsal. Your cells practice the state you are preparing to live in. What is practiced internally becomes familiar externally. Your bloodstream is a moving prayer of vibration. When its rhythm aligns with calm expectancy, the body starts signaling readiness. Karmatics reveals that beauty is born from coherence. As your imagination, emotion, and repetition harmonize, your life begins reflecting that coherence through timing, resources, and support. The repetition of positive is meant to soothe the nervous system. From that calm, creativity awakens, and creativity opens doors. The $sign held gently in awareness becomes a symbol of value rather than pressure. Your mind responds by seeking alignment instead of struggle, cooperation instead of chase. You are not waiting for sound to shape your life, you are sounding it now. As your inner frequency changes, your cells, thoughts, and experiences rearrange themselves, forming patterns of financial blessing as naturally as sand beneath a steady tone. In karmatics, sand waits patiently for instruction. The moment sound arrives, form appears. In the same way, your body waits for the tone of your thoughts. Imagine your blood cells vibrating with positivity, so that your inner world can reorganize toward support and provision. Your body is mostly water, and water remembers rhythm. When you repeat positive, 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 that rhythm passes through your inner oceans, teaching your cells a calmer, more receptive pattern of living. The $sign is a frequency of circulation. Imagine yourself as the symbol, so that your nervous system can learn the language of movement, exchange, and flow. In karmatics, each frequency creates a unique geometry. When your thoughts settle on the $sign energy, your brain waves begin shaping thoughts that match opportunity, clarity, and creative action. Imagine your blood cells like fine grains on a vibrating plate. As positivity becomes your dominant tone, those grains naturally shift into new arrangements, forming patterns of health, confidence, and financial ease. Carrying a small paper with a $sign or the words positive, 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 positive acts like a tuning fork near your subconscious. Even without effort, your mind slowly entrains to that steady frequency. Sound does not force sand into shape, it invites it. When you repeat dollar, dollar, dollar with calm intention, your thoughts align without struggle, and new financial perspectives emerge naturally. Your imagination sets the boundary of your internal karmatic plate. When you imagine the dollar sign energy with ease, your biology responds by relaxing into coherence rather than tension. Karmatics shows us that chaos settles into beauty when vibration stabilizes. As positivity becomes consistent within you, emotional turbulence softens, and your perception opens to resources already nearby. Each repeated word becomes a sonic imprint in your nervous system. Over time, positive becomes a state your body recognizes as familiar and safe. Your brain waves follow repetition the way water follows rhythm. As they harmonize with the dollar sign energy through focused imagery, your mind becomes naturally oriented toward solutions, ideas, and timing. Imagine yourself as the dollar sign, so that your cells can begin rehearsing that reality. What is rehearsed internally becomes embodied externally through behavior, confidence, and presence. The body is a living karmatic instrument, always responding to inner sound. When your internal tone softens into expectancy rather than urgency, financial blessings arrive with less resistance. To focus on the dollar sign gently is to shift from survival geometry to flow geometry. Your system learns that provision does not require tension to arrive. You are not separate from the vibration shaping your life. As you refine the sound of your inner dialogue, your cells, thoughts, and experiences rearrange themselves into patterns of financial blessing, just as sand forms mandalas beneath a steady tone. Just as sand waits silently for sound to give it form, your body waits for the tone of your inner dialogue. Imagine your blood cells vibrating with positivity, so that your inner terrain can begin to reorganize toward support and provision. In karmatics, nothing is forced, pattern emerges through resonance. When you repeat positive, 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 your nervous system relaxes into a rhythm that allows financial clarity to arise naturally. Imagine yourself as the dollar sign, to attune to circulation. Your thoughts flow like currency, moving, exchanging, and returning with ease. Your blood carries more than oxygen, it carries information. As you hold the vibration of the dollar sign energy, each cell receives that signal and begins to cooperate with a new internal economy. Carrying a small paper marked with a dollar sign or the word positive becomes a quiet broadcast. Without effort, your subconscious listens, adjusts, and harmonizes. Sound shapes matter, and thought shapes sound within the mind. When your focus becomes gentle and repetitive, your brain waves settle into patterns that recognize opportunity rather than strain. Karmatic patterns reveal that harmony creates beauty. As your internal frequency softens into trust, your external world mirrors that coherence through unexpected financial openings. When you repeat dollar, dollar, dollar with calm intention, your thoughts begin learning the dollar sign energy rhythm, timing, and movement. Your imagination acts as a tuning dial. The image you hold determines the geometry your life begins to trace. Blood cells respond to vibration the way sand responds to tone. As positivity becomes familiar, your biology rehearses a future that feels supported rather than strained. The brain entrains to what is repeated. As positive words echo gently within, new financial ideas surface effortless. Your body is a living karmatic plate, constantly rearranging itself. When the dollar sign energy becomes the dominant tone, clarity sharpens. To imagine wealth without urgency is to invite flow rather than tension. The vibration of ease allows financial blessings to assemble themselves naturally. Every repeated word is a sonic instruction. Over time, positive becomes less of a concept and more of a physiological state your body recognizes as home. You are not separate from the sounds shaping your life. As you refine the frequency of your thoughts, your cells, brain waves, and experiences realign, forming patterns of financial blessing just as sand forms mandalas beneath a steady tone. Just as sound arranges sand into sacred geometry, your inner dialogue arranges your life. Imagine you're vibrating with positivity, so that your body can quietly rehearses the $ energy. Your body is mostly water, and water remembers vibration. Each time you repeat positive, 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 gentle ripples move through your cells, teaching them a new rhythm of ease and support. In karmatics, form emerges without force. Likewise, when you hold the image of the $ softly in mind, financial order begins forming naturally. Imagine yourself as blood cells to step inside the process of creation. As that cell vibrates with the $ energy, it signals the birth of new patterns aligned with financial flow. A small piece of paper carrying the symbol of wealth becomes a tuning fork for your subconscious. Each glance reaffirms a frequency your nervous system learns to trust. Sound does not argue with matter, it instructs it. When you gently repeat $, $, $, your thoughts begin to organize themselves around opportunity rather than effort. Your brain waves respond to repetition like sand responds to tone. As positivity becomes steady, your mind settles into patterns that recognize solutions and pathways to provision. Karmatic patterns are intelligent responses to vibration. In the same way, your finances respond to the emotional tone you consistently sustain. When you imagine wealth, your body listens before your mind understands. Blood, breath, and thought synchronize, preparing you to receive rather than chase. To carry the word positive is to carry a silent instruction. Over time, your biology obeys that instruction, reshaping stress into coherence and scarcity into circulation. Each repetition of positive, 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 is a gentle entrainment. Your nervous system aligns, your breathing deepens, and your perception widens to include financial blessings already present. Just as sand forms mandalas under sound, your life forms patterns under thought. When positivity becomes the dominant tone, harmony appears where tension once lived. The $ is not money itself but a symbol of movement and exchange. When you identify with its flow, stagnation dissolves and circulation begins. Your cells are always listening. When your inner soundscape becomes calm and affirmative, they respond by building a body and a life capable of sustaining positive, positive, positive and the $ energy. You are not merely imagining wealth, you are rehearsing it at a cellular level. As your vibration stabilizes, reality reflects it back in tangible, supportive ways. Just as sound arranges sand into ordered beauty, your inner dialogue arranges your financial reality. Imagine you're vibrating with positivity, so that your whole system can listen and begins to reorganize around that tone. In karmatics, matter does not resist sound, it obeys it. Likewise, when you repeat positive, 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 your body receives the instruction and gently reshapes itself into a pattern that welcomes provision. Imagine yourself as the $ to step into the frequency of exchange, flow, and circulation. Your thoughts begin to move like currency, freely, efficiently, purposefully. Your blood cells float in a sea of water, and water responds to vibration. As you hold the image of the $ energy, your cells subtly harmonize, preparing your body to sustain financial blessing with calm and clarity. A simple piece of paper carrying the symbol of wealth becomes a silent resonance chamber. Each time you carry it, your subconscious rehearses positive, positive, positive. Sound creates geometry before it creates meaning. When you repeat dollar, 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 your brain waves synchronize first, and only afterward do new financial thoughts begin to appear naturally. Your body is a living karmatic plate. Every thought sends a vibration across it, shaping emotional posture, nervous response, and perception of opportunity. When positivity becomes rhythmic, your mind settles into coherence. In that coherence, financial clarity emerges as recognition. Imagining your blood cells is to imagine yourself inside the act of creation. As that cell vibrates with the $ energy, it signals the formation of new patterns aligned with support and stability. In karmatics, higher frequencies often produce more intricate designs. Likewise, sustained positive thought produces refined financial awareness, discernment, timing, and wise movement. Your brain entrains to repetition the way sand entrains to sound. As positive, positive, positive becomes familiar, scarcity thoughts lose their structure and dissolve. Financial blessing begins in resonance. When your internal vibration softens into harmony, money responds as a reflection. The $ is a symbol, but your feeling gives it tone. When held with calm confidence rather than tension, it becomes a frequency of opportunity rather than pressure. Your cells learn faster than your logic. As you gently repeat positive, positive, positive words, your body practices receiving before your mind fully understands how. You are not merely thinking about wealth, you are sounding it into form. As your inner frequency stabilizes, your outer world rearranges itself to match the pattern you consistently hold. Just as sand listens to sound and quietly rearranges itself, your body listens to thought. Imagine your blood vibrating with the $, so that your entire system can echo that tone. Sound does not convince matter, it informs it. In the same way, repeating positive, positive, positive gently informs your cells of a new expectation, one of ease, flow, and provision. Imagine yourself as the $ to align with movement, exchange, and circulation. So that your thoughts can begin to flow. Your blood travels through you like sound through water. As its vibration changes, so does the pattern of your inner world, shaping a body prepared to receive financial blessing without strain. A small paper bearing a symbol of wealth becomes a quiet companion to the subconscious. Without effort, it reminds your nervous system of the frequency you have chosen to inhabit. In karmatics, complex beauty emerges from simple tones. Likewise, a few repeated words, dollar, 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 can reorganize thought into clarity and expectation. Your body is a resonant chamber. Every imagined symbol, every repeated word, sends waves through your water-filled cells, teaching them what kind of world to expect. When positivity becomes habitual, the brain entrains to calm confidence. From that state, financial ideas arise naturally. To imagine yourself as a blood cell is to imagine yourself as responsive rather than controlling. In that responsiveness, the $ energy finds a place to land. Sound shapes form before form understands itself. As your inner vibration changes, your external circumstances quietly follow, arranging themselves into supportive patterns. Your brain waves listen for consistency. When you repeat positive, 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 with intention, your mind settles into frequencies where opportunity feels familiar. Financial blessing is less about accumulation and more about coherence. When your inner world harmonizes, money reflects that harmony through timing and alignment. The $ held in imagination becomes a tuning symbol. When paired with calm positivity, it signals safety, sufficiency, and circulation rather than pressure. Cells respond faster than beliefs. As your inner soundscape becomes affirmative, your body prepares itself for receiving before your logic catches up. You are both the instrument and the tone. As you refine the sound of your inner language, your life reshapes itself into patterns that match the vibration you sustain. As you settle into stillness, imagine sound moving through you the way waves move through sand. Without force, your inner patterns begin to reorganize, responding naturally to the frequency of the $ energy. Imagine your blood cells drifting peacefully through a vast inner ocean. As your thoughts soften into positivity, your cells subtly changes its rhythm, and the body quietly follows. Just as sand forms sacred geometry when sound touches it, your life reshapes when intention enters the mind. Financial blessing becomes a pattern forming on its own. You gently hold the image of the $ as movement and flow. Your nervous system reads it as circulation, and ease begins to replace effort. Repeating positive, 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 you feel the words ripple through your water-filled body. Each repetition smooths resistance, creating space where new opportunities may settle. Your brain waves begin to synchronize, much like sand responding to a steady tone. In this harmony, thoughts of support, provision, and stability arise naturally. The body listens more deeply than the mind debates. As you imagine the $ energy, your cells quietly accept it as instruction rather than possibility. Carrying a simple paper with words of positivity becomes a silent anchor. Each glance reminds your system of the frequency you are choosing to embody. You notice how repetition soothes the mind. Saying dollar, dollar, dollar becomes less about money and more about permission to receive. Your inner waters respond to focus the way sand responds to sound. When your focus softens into trust, the patterns of your life soften as well. Financial blessing begins as a feeling before it becomes a form. As your imagination steadies, that feeling finds coherence within your body. You are not forcing change, you are tuning. Like an instrument adjusting to pitch, your thoughts settle into frequencies where the $ energy feels familiar. The image you hold gently reshapes perception. When positivity becomes the dominant tone, the world reflects it back through timing and alignment. You sense how effort dissolves when harmony takes over. In this state, your body and mind work together, allowing provision to arrive without strain. As sound shapes sand into beauty, your inner language shapes your life. Each calm repetition becomes a note in the music of financial well-being, forming patterns you can now live within. Close your eyes and imagine your blood cells, flowing through your inner ocean. With each repetition of positive, 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 feel yourself harmonizing with the frequency of the $ energy, your cells rearranging like sand forming sacred patterns. Visualize a $ within your mind. It is a vibration. Allow it to resonate through your body, aligning your blood, your fluids, your neurons with the rhythm of prosperity. Carry a slip of paper with positive, positive, positive written on it. Each glance becomes a gentle tuning fork, reminding your body and mind to vibrate with ease and openness, letting financial blessings flow naturally. Imagine your thoughts as sound waves moving through water. Each wave touches your cells and rearranges them, forming intricate internal patterns that reflect opportunity, positive, 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 the $ and flow. Repeat dollar, dollar, dollar softly, feeling the vibration ripple through your chest, down into your belly, into every fiber of your being. Your brain waves begin to synchronize with prosperity itself. See yourself as a living karmatic plate. Every thought, every word, every intention is a vibration shaping your inner landscape. As you tune to positive financial energy, your life begins to mirror that geometry. Allow yourself to imagine the $sign energy as a flowing river within. The more you visualize the $sign, the more your cells begin to move with the rhythm of provision and opportunity. With each breath, imagine your inner water filling with the frequency of wealth. Your blood cells dance lightly in alignment with that vibration, forming new patterns of financial ease and gratitude. Picture your brain waves as delicate sand patterns on a vibrating plate. As you focus on positive or dollar, the patterns shift, opening channels for insight, clarity, and financial alignment. Imagine sound as a gentle sculptor inside you. With the words positive, 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 your inner structure reshapes, forming pathways that guide the $sign energy toward you effortless. Hold the idea of money lightly, as a vibration. Let each repetition of dollar, dollar, dollar ripple through your cells, creating an internal resonance that naturally attracts opportunity. See the $sign orbiting within your body like a satellite. Each rotation harmonizes your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, integrating the $sign energy into your being. Visualize your thoughts as ripples on water. Each focused word, positive, 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 sends waves outward, shaping the patterns of your internal and external reality simultaneously. Feel your nervous system tuning like strings on an instrument. As you vibrate with the $sign energy, every cell, every nerve, every breath attunes to the frequency of financial ease. Sit quietly and imagine the word dollar as a living pulse within your bloodstream. Let it guide the creation of new cells, new thoughts, new perceptions, and allow your inner world to mirror the $sign energy you seek. Close your eyes and imagine your blood cells flowing through a luminous river within your body. With each gentle repetition of positive, 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 feel your cells harmonizing with the $sign energy, forming patterns that attract financial ease and flow. Visualize the $sign floating inside you, as a vibration of wealth. Let its frequency ripple through your bloodstream, reorganizing cells and aligning your thoughts with prosperity. Hold a small card with the words positive, positive, positive written upon it. Each glance reminds your inner waters to resonate with opportunity, your mind and body attuning to the vibrations of financial blessings. Picture your thoughts as ripples on water, each wave carrying the sound of dollar, dollar, dollar. Your cells, your fluids, and your energy subtly shift, creating intricate patterns of wealth and the $sign energy throughout your being. Sit quietly and breathe slowly, imagining your body as a living karmatic plate. Every thought you repeat, every positive affirmation you speak, shapes your internal geometry and manifests outwardly as financial opportunities. Imagine yourself as a radiant sphere of energy vibrating with prosperity. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive sends currents through your body, aligning your heart, mind, and cells with wealth and ease. Visualize your inner waters filled with dancing golden lights. Each $sign you imagine acts as a conductor, orchestrating your internal symphony of the $sign energy, harmonizing your thoughts and body with the rhythm of provision. With every inhale, draw in the vibration of wealth. With every exhale, exhale the frequency of money. Feel your blood, your fluids, your brain waves reshaping in perfect resonance with financial blessings. See the words dollar, dollar, dollar as gentle pulses circulating in your bloodstream. Each pulse activates neurons, aligns cells, and encourages your mind to perceive opportunity in every moment. Picture your nervous system as strings on a harp, each vibrating with the sound of positive. Your body begins to play a melody of the $sign energy, attracting prosperity through harmonic resonance. Imagine your mind and body as one vast ocean. Drop the vibrations of the dollar sign into this ocean and watch as ripples expand, repatterning your inner waters and guiding your life toward financial flow. Visualize your cells as grains of sand on a vibrating plate. Each focused repetition of positive reshapes these grains, forming intricate, abundant patterns within your body, echoing outward into your life. Sit in silence and let the vibration of wealth fill your chest. Each repetition of dollar, dollar, dollar moves through your veins, activating the dollar sign energy pathways and opening channels for financial blessings to arrive effortless. Picture a golden frequency entering your body with each affirmation of positive. It spreads to every organ, every nerve, every cell, creating internal harmony that mirrors the prosperity you desire. Imagine yourself orbiting a radiant dollar sign like a satellite. Each rotation aligns your brain waves, your cells, and your emotional state with the energy of wealth, harmonizing your inner and outer worlds. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine yourself as a single blood cell flowing through a river of golden light. With each repetition of positive, 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 feel your cells vibrating in harmony with the dollar sign energy, forming new patterns of prosperity within you. Visualize a glowing dollar sign within your chest. Let its energy ripple through your veins and fluids, shaping your internal geometry. Each pulse aligns your cells, neurons, and thoughts with wealth, making prosperity feel natural and present. Hold a small piece of paper with the words positive, positive, positive written on it. Let each glance send waves of harmonious vibration through your body, awakening opportunities and attracting financial blessings effortless. Picture your thoughts as ripples on water. Each wave carries the sound of dollar, 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 causing your cells and brain waves to resonate with the dollar sign energy. Watch these ripples expand into all areas of your life, forming intricate patterns of prosperity. Sit quietly and imagine your body as a living karmatic plate. With every repeated affirmation of wealth, your internal waters form new, harmonious patterns, preparing your body and mind to receive financial flow. Visualize yourself as a radiant orb of golden energy. Each repetition of positive amplifies your inner vibration, sending waves through your blood, nerves, and heart, harmonizing your body with the dollar sign energy and opportunity. See your inner fluids filled with dancing symbols of wealth. Each dollar sign you imagine becomes a conductor, orchestrating your internal energies into a symphony of prosperity, aligning thought, emotion, and cellular vibration. With every inhale, draw in the dollar sign energy. With every exhale, exhale the frequency of money. Let the rhythm of your breath tune your brain waves and blood cells to the frequency of financial ease and success. Imagine your cells as grains of sand on a vibrating plate. Each focused repetition of positive, positive, positive rearranges these grains into intricate, abundant patterns, forming a blueprint of prosperity within your body. Picture your nervous system as strings on a harp, each vibrating with dollar, dollar, dollar. Your body begins to play a melody of wealth, attracting opportunities in harmony with your inner rhythm. Visualize yourself floating in an ocean of golden light. Drop the vibration of the dollar sign into this ocean and watch ripples expand, repatterning your internal waters and guiding life toward financial blessings. Close your eyes and feel each organ, nerve, and cell attuning to the frequency of positive. Your internal orchestra is playing the music of the dollar sign energy, creating a landscape where wealth flows naturally and effortless. Picture your mind and body as an interconnected web. Each repetition of dollar, dollar, dollar sends harmonic vibrations through this web, reshaping thought patterns, cellular structures, and energy fields to attract prosperity. Visualize a golden light spiraling through your blood, each turn infused with the vibration of financial blessings. Feel your body, mind, and energy fully aligned with wealth, as if your cells themselves are celebrating the dollar sign energy. Imagine orbiting a radiant dollar sign like a satellite. Each rotation entrains your brain waves and internal energies with prosperity, harmonizing your thoughts, cells, and feelings to create a tangible experience of financial flow. Close your eyes and picture your blood cells flowing in golden light. Each positive, positive, positive you repeat sends ripples through your body, harmonizing your cells with the energy of the dollar sign energy. Feel new patterns of wealth forming in your inner landscape. Visualize a luminous dollar sign in your solar plexus. Let it pulse with your breath. Each exhale spreads this vibrational pattern through your bloodstream, aligning every cell with financial flow. Hold a piece of paper with the word positive repeated. As you focus on it, sense your body vibrating with this energy, your mind attuned to opportunities and prosperity that echo this vibration. Imagine your internal waters like sand on a chromatic plate. Each repetition of dollar, dollar, dollar causes waves that reshape these sands into intricate patterns of the dollar sign energy, forming a living blueprint for financial blessings. See your thoughts as sound waves. With each repetition of positive, your neurons fire in rhythm with wealth, reorganizing your inner architecture to attract favorable circumstances. Visualize your body as a crystal bowl, resonating with each dollar sign you imagine. The sound of prosperity vibrates through your cells, entraining your brain waves to match the frequency of financial ease. Sit quietly and let a golden light spiral through your veins. With each rotation, repeat positive, 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 allowing your cells and mind to synchronize with the harmonic frequency of the dollar sign energy. Picture yourself orbiting a radiant dollar sign like a satellite. Each rotation harmonizes your energy and thought patterns with wealth, making your inner vibrations an open invitation for financial blessings. Imagine the sound of coins clinking, amplified as it travels through your bloodstream. Each echo tunes your cells and neural pathways to resonate with wealth and opportunities flowing into your life. Feel your nervous system vibrating like strings of a harp. With each repetition of dollar, 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 your internal orchestra plays the melody of prosperity, drawing the dollar sign energy into your reality. Visualize the dollar sign energy as a waterfall of light entering through your heart. Each affirmation of positive causes ripples across your cells, brain waves, and emotions, creating harmonious patterns of financial flow. See your body as water responding to sound. Each dollar sign imagined sends harmonic waves that restructure your inner landscape, making every thought, choice, and action aligned with wealth. Hold a mental image of a blooming lotus with dollar signs as petals. Each repetition of positive expands its vibration through your body, harmonizing your cells and mind to receive financial blessings effortless. Picture your internal fluids forming geometric mandalas in response to sound. Each chant of dollar arranges your inner sands into patterns of the dollar sign energy, reflecting wealth outward into your life. Close your eyes and breathe slowly. Imagine golden waves of prosperity entering your cells. Repeat positive, positive, positive as if conducting an orchestra within, where each cell, thought, and breath co-creates your financial reality. Sit quietly and imagine your bloodstream alive with radiant energy. Visualize each blood cell vibrating in tune with positive, 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 forming new cells that align with prosperity. Your body becomes a living orchestra of the dollar sign energy. Hold a paper with a glowing dollar sign. As you gaze, sense your cells vibrating with that symbol. Each repetition of dollar, dollar, dollar spreads this resonance, entraining your thoughts to align with financial blessings. Imagine your blood cells as a droplet of water on a karmatic plate. Each thought of wealth creates ripples that organize your inner fluids, shaping your reality with patterns of the dollar sign energy. Repeat positive, positive, positive while visualizing your heart glowing. Each pulse sends waves through your body, harmonizing your brain waves, cells, and emotions with financial flow. Visualize a golden dollar sign spinning in your solar plexus. With each rotation, your inner geometry realigns, drawing opportunities, wealth, and prosperity into your experience effortless. Picture your body as sand on a karmatic plate. Each affirmation rearranges these sands into intricate, harmonious patterns of the dollar sign energy, reflecting the wealth you intend to attract. Breathe slowly and imagine with every exhale you exhale the frequency of money, while each inhale absorbs prosperity. Your internal waters vibrate with dollar, 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 shaping new cells in alignment with the dollar sign energy. See a luminous web of financial opportunity surrounding you. Each positive you repeat resonates through your cells and neurons, making the pathways of wealth visible in your daily life. Visualize each thought of wealth as a sound wave flowing through your body. The more focused your repetition of positive, 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 the more your inner landscape transforms into a pattern of the dollar sign energy. Imagine your nervous system vibrating like strings of a harp. Each affirmation of dollar, dollar, dollar creates harmonious chords within, tuning your entire being to prosperity. Picture the dollar sign energy as golden light entering through your crown, flowing down your body. As it touches each cell, repeat positive. Your cells, fluids, and mind become aligned to financial blessings. Hold the image of a flourishing tree whose roots are dollar signs. With each repetition of positive, the tree's branches expand through your internal systems, creating new channels for wealth to flow. Imagine yourself orbiting a radiant dollar sign, like a satellite in a field of wealth. Each rotation aligns your mind, emotions, and body to the frequency of the dollar sign energy, attracting tangible financial blessings. See your cells forming geometric mandalas like sand in karmatics. Every dollar, dollar, dollar you repeat reshapes these mandalas, creating a living blueprint for prosperity. Close your eyes and imagine your entire being immersed in golden vibrations of wealth. Each thought, each repetition of positive, harmonizes your brain waves, cells, and emotions, manifesting financial blessings naturally. Close your eyes and imagine each blood cell vibrating in harmony with the energy of the dollar sign. As you repeat positive, 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 see new cells forming that mirror this frequency, creating a body aligned with wealth and prosperity. Visualize a glowing dollar sign in your heart center. With each inhale, draw its golden energy into your bloodstream. With each exhale, let it ripple through your body, reshaping your inner waters into patterns of financial flow. Hold a small card with the words positive, positive, positive. Feel the vibration of these words as they merge with your cells. Your mind begins to align with opportunities, your body becomes a living plate of prosperity patterns. Imagine your blood cells on a karmatic plate. Each thought of wealth creates ripples that organize your inner fluids. Watch as the geometry of the dollar sign energy form naturally, harmonizing your body and mind. Repeat dollar, dollar, dollar slowly and intentionally. Sense your neurons firing in tune with this frequency, your heart resonating with prosperity, and your blood circulating the dollar sign energy throughout every system. Visualize your entire body shimmering with golden vibrations. Each repetition of positive reshapes your internal structures, aligning your cells and brain waves with financial blessings, as if your body is dancing to the music of wealth. Picture a field of golden sand. Each dollar thought or affirmation rearranges the grains into intricate, harmonious patterns, creating a living symbol of prosperity within your very being. See a glowing spiral of the dollar sign energy expanding from your solar plexus. Each positive you breathe in rotates the spiral, weaving your cells into new geometric patterns that resonate with financial opportunity. Imagine your nervous system vibrating like a finely tuned string instrument. With each dollar, 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 hear the chords of the dollar sign energy reverberate through your body, aligning every cell to wealth consciousness. Envision a river of golden light flowing through you. Each thought of financial blessing mixes with this current, washing away scarcity, and shaping your body into a harmonious instrument of prosperity. Picture your cells as tiny karmatic particles. Each affirmation organizes them into mandalas of the dollar sign energy, creating new structures in your body and mind that echo wealth and opportunity. Hold the image of a flourishing tree rooted in a golden dollar sign. Each positive you breathe into the tree strengthens its branches within you, growing pathways of the dollar sign energy in every cell and thought. Imagine orbiting a radiant dollar sign like a satellite. Feel the gravitational pull of prosperity. Each rotation, each thought of positive or dollar, draws aligned opportunities and blessings into your orbit. Visualize your inner fluids vibrating like sand on a karmatic plate. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive sculpts these patterns into complex, harmonious shapes that reflect financial freedom and flow. Sit in stillness and breathe with intention. As your heart beats, imagine it sending waves of wealth through your body. Each dollar you repeat tunes your mind, emotions, and cells to the frequency of the dollar sign energy, turning imagination into reality. Close your eyes and feel your blood cells vibrating in harmony with the frequency of the dollar sign energy. Repeat positive, 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 and imagine new cells forming in alignment with this vibration, cultivating prosperity from within. Visualize a glowing dollar sign at your core. With each inhale, draw its golden energy into your bloodstream. With each exhale, let it ripple through your body, shaping your internal waters into harmonious patterns of wealth. Hold a small card with the words positive, positive, positive. Sense its vibration merging with your cells. Your mind begins to filter opportunities, your body becomes a living plate of prosperity, resonating with the dollar sign energy. Imagine your body as water on a karmatic plate. Every thought of wealth creates ripples that organize your inner fluids. Watch as these patterns naturally align, reflecting the frequency of financial blessings. Repeat dollar, dollar, dollar with intention. Feel your neurons syncing with this rhythm, your heart resonating with opportunity, and your blood circulating the dollar sign energy throughout every system of your body. Visualize your entire body shimmering with golden vibrations. Each repetition of positive reshapes your internal structures, aligning cells and brain waves with the frequency of prosperity. Picture grains of sand forming intricate mandalas within your bloodstream. Each thought of wealth rearranges the grains, creating living symbols of financial grace in your body and mind. See a golden spiral of the dollar sign energy expanding from your solar plexus. Each positive you breathe in rotates the spiral, weaving your cells into new patterns of financial flow. Imagine your nervous system as a finely tuned instrument. Each dollar, dollar, dollar resonates through every fiber, producing a symphony of the dollar sign energy in your thoughts, emotions, and cells. Picture a river of golden light flowing through you. Every thought of financial blessing mixes with this current, washing away scarcity and shaping your body into a vessel of wealth. Visualize your cells as tiny karmatic particles. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive sculpts them into harmonious patterns that mirror prosperity, creating an internal blueprint for financial flow. Hold the image of a flourishing tree rooted in a dollar sign. Each breath of positive strengthens its branches within you, growing pathways of opportunity and wealth in your cells. Imagine orbiting a radiant dollar sign like a satellite. Feel its gravitational pull of prosperity. Each rotation, each thought of positive or dollar, draws aligned blessings into your life. Picture your inner fluids vibrating like sand on a karmatic plate. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive sculpts intricate, flowing patterns that reflect the dollar sign energy and financial freedom. Sit in stillness and breathe intentionally. As your heart beats, imagine it sending waves of wealth through your body. Each dollar you repeat tunes your cells, emotions, and brain waves to the frequency of financial blessings. Imagine your blood cells vibrating like grains of sand on a karmatic plate. As you repeat positive, 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 see each cell aligning with the frequency of the dollar sign energy, forming patterns of wealth throughout your body. Visualize a golden dollar sign at your core. Each breath draws its energy into your bloodstream, each exhale sending ripples of prosperity through your cells, reshaping your inner waters into harmony. Hold a small card with the words positive, 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 positive. Feel its vibration merge with your body, entraining your brain waves and cells to the frequency of financial blessings. Picture your body as a body of water. Each thought of the dollar sign energy creates waves that ripple through your cells, forming intricate patterns that reflect the wealth you are attracting. Repeat dollar, dollar, dollar with intention. Feel it resonate in your neurons, pulse through your heart, and circulate through your blood, harmonizing every part of your being with prosperity. Visualize golden vibrations flowing from your solar plexus. Each repetition of positive sculpts your cells into new alignments, preparing your biology to embody financial grace. See grains of sand forming intricate mandalas inside your bloodstream. Each thought of wealth rearranges them, creating living symbols of prosperity within your body and mind. Imagine a spiral of the dollar sign energy expanding from your navel. Each repetition of positive rotates this spiral, weaving your cells and brain waves into patterns of wealth and opportunity. Picture your nervous system as a finely tuned instrument. Each dollar, dollar, dollar resonates through every fiber, orchestrating a symphony of financial flow in your body. Visualize a river of gold flowing through your veins. Every thought of financial blessing mixes with this current, washing away scarcity and shaping your body into a vessel of prosperity. See your cells as tiny karmatic particles. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive sculpts them into harmonious patterns, creating an internal blueprint for wealth. Hold the image of a tree rooted in a dollar sign. Each breath of positive strengthens its roots in you, growing pathways of financial opportunity and the dollar sign energy throughout your body. Imagine orbiting a glowing dollar sign like a satellite. Each thought of dollar or positive pulls aligned experiences toward you, drawing prosperity into your life with gravitational precision. Visualize your inner fluids vibrating to the sound of the dollar sign energy. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive sculpts intricate, flowing patterns that mirror financial freedom in your body. Sit in stillness and breathe intentionally. With each heartbeat, send waves of wealth through your body. Each dollar you repeat tunes your cells, brain waves, and emotions to the vibration of the dollar sign energy. Cellular wealth alignment. Visualize yourself as a blood cell vibrating with the dollar sign energy. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive aligns your inner cellular patterns with the frequency of financial flow, creating new cells that mirror prosperity. $ resonance. Hold the image of a $ in your mind. Let it pulse through your bloodstream, harmonizing each cell and neural pathway with the vibration of wealth, turning internal resonance into tangible opportunity. Paper of the $ energy. Carry a small card with the words positive, 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 positive. Feel the vibration merge with your body. Your brain waves synchronize with this energy, inviting ideas and actions aligned with financial blessing. Water within. Imagine your body as a vessel of water. Each thought of the $ energy creates ripples that traverse your veins, entraining cells to the pattern of prosperity, just as Karmatics shapes sand with sound. Repetition of prosperity. Repeat dollar, dollar, dollar with intention. Sense it flowing through your nervous system, orchestrating cellular harmony and shaping a body that vibrates in sync with wealth. Solar plexus spiral. Visualize golden vibrations spiraling from your navel. Each repetition of positive spirals deeper into your body, aligning cells, fluids, and neurons to the resonance of the $ energy. Intracellular mandalas. See your bloodstream filled with tiny sand-like particles. Each positive thought sculpts intricate geometric mandalas within you, creating a blueprint for wealth and opportunity. Heartbeat currency. With each heartbeat, imagine coins of light moving through your body. Each pulse amplifies the frequency of financial blessing, harmonizing mind, body, and energy. In a symphony, picture your nervous system as an instrument. Each dollar repeated pulses through every fiber, orchestrating an inner symphony of wealth and the $ energy that resonates outward into your life. Flowing gold river. Visualize a golden river flowing through your veins. Each repetition of positive purifies the water of scarcity, shaping cells into patterns that attract financial blessings. Cellular Karmatics. Imagine your cells as grains of sand on a vibrating plate. Each thought of the $ energy creates living patterns within, echoing wealth and opportunity throughout your physiology. Rooted prosperity. Hold an image of a tree rooted in a $. Each breath of positive strengthens its roots within you, growing pathways of financial growth and opportunity throughout your body. Orbiting the $ energy. Visualize yourself orbiting a golden $. Each thought of dollar draws experiences aligned with prosperity toward you, manifesting wealth as naturally as gravity pulls planets in orbit. Liquid patterns of wealth. See your inner fluids vibrate with repeated positive, positive, positive. Each wave forms intricate, harmonious patterns that mirror the $ energy, tuning your body to receive blessings effortless. Resonance manifestation. Sit quietly and breathe. With each inhale, draw in financial energy. With each exhale, pulse dollar, dollar, dollar. Watch your cells, your thoughts, and your energy harmonize into the rhythm of wealth. Cellular wealth. I am a vessel of the $ energy. Each cell in my body vibrates with prosperity. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. My being harmonizes with the frequency of financial blessing. The $. I embody the symbol of wealth. I am the $. Every pulse of my blood carries the resonance of the $ energy. Each thought aligns with opportunity and growth. In a resonance, my inner waters ripple with wealth. Each repetition of positive flows through me, shaping my cells into patterns of financial harmony. I attract the $ energy effortless. Vibrational alignment. As Karmatics shapes sand, my thoughts shape my life. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I tune my brain waves and cells to the frequency of prosperity. Visualization. I see myself surrounded by symbols of the $ energy. My imagination is a magnet, drawing wealth and blessings as my cells resonate in perfect harmony. The body as instrument. My body is a living Karmatic plate. Every thought, every breath, orchestrates the music of wealth. I vibrate with opportunity and flow in perfect alignment with prosperity. Golden fluids, golden energy flows through my veins. Each positive thought crystallizes the $ energy within me. I am water, I am wealth, I am manifestation. Orbiting wealth, I orbit the frequency of the $. Each breath, each word aligns my cells, mind, and spirit with the magnetic pool of financial blessing. Sympathetic frequency, I resonate with the vibrations of positivity. Positive, 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 $, $, my nervous system, my heart, and my mind are attuned to the $ energy. Cellular mandalas within me, intricate patterns of wealth form. My cells align to the sacred geometry of prosperity, and I manifest financial blessings with clarity and joy. Neural entrainment, my brain waves sync with the rhythm of wealth. Every thought, every pulse carries the signal of the $ energy, creating reality in harmony with my highest financial good. Vibrational authority, I command the energy of prosperity. Each repetition of positive, each visualization of the $ strengthens my resonance, inviting blessings and opportunities into my life. Flowing riches, I am a river of the $ energy. Wealth flows through me freely, shaping my cells, thoughts, and actions in perfect alignment with financial prosperity. Harmonized being, my body, mind, and spirit vibrate in unison. I am a symphony of wealth. Positive, 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 $, my entire being radiates the $ energy. Manifested the $ energy, I am the architect of my prosperity. My inner frequency dances with the vibration of wealth. Every thought, every breath, every cell harmonizes to attract financial blessings now. Cellular resonance, I am a living wave of the $ energy. My blood, my cells, my being vibrate in harmony with wealth. Positive, 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 $. I am aligned with prosperity. The $ frequency, I embody the vibration of the $. My thoughts, my heart, my cells pulse in synchronicity with financial blessing. I magnetize opportunities with each breath. Harmonized imagination, as sound shapes sand, my imagination shapes my reality. I see myself abundant, I feel myself abundant, I am the $ energy in every cell of my being. Brainwave alignment with each repetition, positive, 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 $, my brain waves tune to the rhythm of wealth, opening channels for financial flow. Inner karmatics, my body is a living karmatic plate. Every thought of the $ energy creates intricate patterns of prosperity within me. My internal vibrations mirror the wealth I seek. Fluid prosperity, my water-filled body carries the frequencies of the $ energy. Every cell harmonizes with positivity, forming patterns of wealth that radiate into my life. Manifested opportunity, I imagine myself abundant, and my cells respond. I am the magnet for financial blessings, and my reality reflects the wealth of my inner resonance. The positive spiral, positive, 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 $. Each word spirals through my being, aligning thoughts, emotions, and cells with the vibration of prosperity. Vibrational authority, I am the composer of my the $ energy. My internal frequency shapes the energy around me, creating harmony that manifests financial blessing effortless. Cellular mandalas within me, intricate geometric patterns of wealth emerge. My blood, my energy, and my consciousness move in rhythm with the frequency of financial flow. Wealth as being, I am the embodiment of money, of positive energy, of the $ energy itself. My vibration resonates with all that is prosperous, attracting blessings continually. Orbiting prosperity, I carry the image of the dollar sign. My cells orbit this frequency, harmonizing with wealth, opening my life to opportunities aligned with financial grace. Fluid harmony, my fluids, my energy, my thoughts vibrate as one. Positive intentions ripple through me, transforming my biology into a conduit for financial blessing. Magnetic thought, every repetition of positive words magnetizes wealth. Every visualization strengthens the frequency of the dollar sign energy in my brain, my cells, my life. The resonant self, I am a living, vibrating embodiment of prosperity. Each thought, each breath, each cell dances to the music of the dollar sign energy, attracting financial blessings naturally. Inner the dollar sign energy, I am a vessel of the dollar sign energy. Each cell in my body vibrates with the frequency of prosperity. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am aligned with the flow of wealth. The dollar sign resonance, as I imagine myself as the dollar sign, my blood cells harmonize with this energy. Wealth flows effortless through every channel of my being. Vibrational wealth, I carry the image of the dollar sign energy in my mind and on paper. My energy resonates with the vibration of financial blessings, attracting opportunities in perfect alignment. Karmatic alignment, like sand forming patterns from sound, my thoughts and cells create intricate patterns of prosperity. I am the conductor of my financial reality. Positive repetition, positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. These words ripple through my body, syncing my brain waves and cells with the vibration of the dollar sign energy. Fluid prosperity, my water-filled body carries the rhythm of wealth. Every heartbeat, every breath, every drop of blood resonates with financial blessing. Cellular mandalas, each cell in my body forms a mandala of the dollar sign energy. My internal patterns mirror the prosperity I imagine and the wealth I accept as mine. Mind-body harmony, my thoughts, my emotions, my cells vibrate in perfect harmony with financial grace. I am aligned, receptive, and magnetized to wealth. The wealth frequency, I breathe in the frequency of money, I breathe out the frequency of money. My entire being tunes into the vibration of financial blessings. Manifested opportunities, as my inner vibration harmonizes with the dollar sign energy, opportunities appear effortless. My cells, my thoughts, my life are a symphony of wealth. Magnetic prosperity, each repetition of positive words attracts wealth. Each visualization strengthens the frequency of prosperity within me and around me. Harmonized imagination, I imagine wealth vividly. My cells dance to the pattern of the dollar sign energy. My body, my mind, and my spirit align with financial blessings. The financial flow, I am a channel for prosperity. My inner vibration resonates like a karmatic pattern, creating visible and tangible financial blessings in my life. Radiant wealth, positive energy courses through my body. Each cell, each thought, each breath radiates the dollar sign energy, drawing wealth toward me effortless. The resonant self, I am the living instrument of the dollar sign energy. My internal frequencies, my imagination, and my intentions orchestrate a reality rich with financial blessings. Harmonized wealth, I imagine each blood cell vibrating with the frequency of the dollar sign energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. My entire being aligns with prosperity. The dollar resonance, as I visualize the dollar sign, my cells begin to dance in harmony with the energy of wealth. I am the living karmatic plate of the dollar sign energy. Positive alignment, I carry the image of the dollar sign and the words positive, positive, positive. My vibration synchronizes with financial blessings, and opportunities flow effortless. Cellular grace. Every cell in my body responds to the frequency of prosperity. Like sand forming patterns to sound, my body arranges itself into financial harmony. Brainwave entrainment. With each repetition of dollar, 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 my brain waves entrain to the rhythm of wealth. My thoughts, feelings, and actions resonate with the dollar sign energy. Fluid prosperity. My water-filled body carries the vibration of financial blessings. Every drop within me vibrates with opportunity, wealth, and growth. Karmatic flow. I am both the musician and the instrument. My inner sound shapes my reality, creating patterns of financial grace in perfect symmetry. Manifested opportunity. As my internal frequency aligns with wealth, doors open effortless. I attract financial blessings in ways that mirror my vibrational resonance. Inner mandalas. Each thought of the dollar sign energy creates a mandala of prosperity within me. My cells, my fluids, and my mind harmonize to reflect wealth outwardly. Vibrational magnetism. Positive energy flows through me. I vibrate with the frequency of the dollar, attracting resources and opportunities aligned with financial grace. Conscious creation. I consciously choose the vibration of prosperity. Every breath, every word, every intention arranges my inner patterns to reflect the dollar sign energy. Resonant imagination. I imagine wealth vividly and with joy. My imagination tunes my cells, aligning them to manifest financial blessings effortless. Financial symphony. My mind, my heart, and my body form a symphony of the dollar sign energy. Each repetition of positive words amplifies the frequency of wealth within me. Flowing the dollar sign energy. I am a river of prosperity. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. My energy flows freely, drawing financial blessings into my life. Creative resonance. I am the architect of my own resonance. By aligning my thoughts, words, and cells with wealth, I create a life of continuous financial blessing. Vibrational wealth. I am a living wave of prosperity. Each cell in my body resonates with the dollar sign energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am wealth in motion. Karmatic alignment. As sound shapes sand into patterns, my thoughts shape my cells. I harmonize with the vibration of financial blessings, allowing the dollar sign energy to flow freely. The dollar frequency. I visualize the dollar sign, and my blood cells dance to its frequency. Every repetition of dollar awakens the vibration of prosperity within me. Positive resonance. With the words positive, 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 my entire being attunes to opportunity. My thoughts, my body, and my spirit resonate in financial alignment. Cellular prosperity. My blood, my fluids, my cells, all pulse with the rhythm of the dollar sign energy. I am the instrument through which wealth manifests naturally and effortless. Inner karmatic mandalas. Within me, every vibration creates a sacred geometry of prosperity. My body is a mandala of financial blessings, forming patterns of opportunity and growth. Brainwave harmony. My brain waves synchronize with the vibration of wealth. Repeating dollar, dollar, dollar strengthens the alignment between thought, feeling, and manifestation. Fluid grace. I am water and vibration. My inner frequency carries the dollar sign energy through every vein, every cell, every breath. I am wealth flowing in harmony. Conscious creation. I am the composer of my financial reality. By imagining wealth, repeating positive words, and feeling the dollar sign energy, I orchestrate my prosperity. Resonant focus. Focused imagination shapes my internal universe. I visualize opportunities and see them reflected in my reality. Every thought resonates with financial blessing. Harmonized opportunity. As my internal frequencies align with the vibration of the dollar sign energy, doors open effortless. I attract prosperity in perfect synchronicity with my energy. Embodying the $ energy, every breath I take infuses my body with wealth energy. I carry the vibration of the $, and my cells mirror the energy of financial blessings. Vibrational magnetism, I radiate positive, abundant energy. My resonance draws to me financial blessings, opportunities, and harmonious wealth experiences. Financial symphony, I am both instrument and musician. My internal vibrations compose a symphony of the $ energy, manifesting wealth in every area of my life. Dynamic prosperity, I shift my inner frequency to vitality and wealth. I repeat positive, positive, positive and dollar, 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 and my cells, my mind, and my life dance in harmony with the $ energy. Vibrational prosperity, I am the vibration of wealth. My cells resonate with the $ energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am harmonized with financial blessings. Karmatic alignment, as sound shapes sound, my thoughts shape my body. I align with the frequency of prosperity, and the $ energy flows into every aspect of my life. The dollar frequency, I visualize the $ within me. My blood, my cells, and my fluids dance to its rhythm, creating new patterns of wealth and opportunity. Positive resonance, positive, positive, positive. I carry this vibration throughout my being. My brain waves, my cells, my intentions, all align with the $ energy. Cellular prosperity, every cell in my body is a karmatic plate, vibrating with the $ energy. As I repeat dollar, 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 my biology harmonizes with wealth. Inner mandalas within my body, sound creates sacred patterns. I am a living mandala of prosperity, attracting financial blessings with every vibration of my being. Brainwave harmony, my mind entrains with the $ energy. My thoughts and intentions resonate like music, drawing prosperity into my life with clarity and ease. Fluid wealth, I am water and vibration. My fluids carry the frequency of the $ energy. I am open, receptive, and aligned with financial blessings. Conscious creation, I am both the composer and the instrument. My imagination, my words, and my intentions orchestrate wealth into reality. Focused visualization, I see the $ and feel its energy. Each repetition of positive tunes my being to attract opportunities, the $ energy, and ease. Harmonized opportunity, as my vibration rises, I notice doors of prosperity opening effortless. My focus on wealth aligns me with financial flow. Embodying the $ energy, every breath I take infuses my body with prosperity. My cells mirror the energy of wealth, and I radiate the $ energy into the world. Vibrational magnetism, I am a magnet for financial blessings. Positive thoughts and the vibration of money draw prosperity naturally to me. The wealth symphony, I am the music and the instrument. Every vibration of my being composes the symphony of the $ energy, creating harmony in my life and finances. Dynamic prosperity, I shift my internal frequency to vitality and wealth. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. My cells, my thoughts, and my reality dance in harmony with the $ energy. Harmonized wealth, I am the vibration of the $ energy. My cells dance to the rhythm of prosperity. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am aligned with financial blessings. The living karmatic plate, as sound shapes sound, my thoughts shape my body. Every breath tunes me to wealth. I vibrate with opportunity, and the $ energy flows naturally. Cellular grace. I imagine myself as each cell harmonizing with prosperity. My blood, my fluids, and my energy align with the frequency of financial blessings. The dollar symbol. I visualize the dollar sign within me. It pulses through my cells, shaping my biology and thoughts in harmony with the dollar sign energy. Positive resonance. Positive, positive, positive. I repeat this rhythm within my being. My brain waves, my cells, and my life align with wealth and joy. Flowing prosperity. I am mostly water, receptive to vibration. Each intention and affirmation moves through me like sound through sand, creating patterns of the dollar sign energy. Brainwave alignment. My thoughts entrain with wealth. My mind, like a musical instrument, resonates with opportunities, bringing financial blessings into my reality. Imaginal creation. I am both composer and instrument. My imagination, my words, and my energy orchestrate prosperity, creating a living pattern of the dollar sign energy. Mandala of wealth. Within my body, sound forms sacred geometric patterns. I am a mandala of financial blessings, radiating the dollar sign energy in every direction. Vibrational magnetism. I am a magnet for wealth. Positive energy and dollar frequency ripple through my cells, attracting opportunities aligned with my resonance. Cellular symphony. Each repetition of positive, positive, positive and dollar, dollar, dollar tunes my cells, creating a symphony of prosperity within me. Conscious financial flow. I breathe the dollar sign energy into every fiber of my being. My cells, my fluids, and my mind harmonize with wealth, manifesting blessings effortless. Fluid opportunity. I am receptive to financial blessings. Like water responding to sound, I move with the vibrations of prosperity, flowing into life with ease. Dynamic grace. I shift my internal frequency to wealth and positivity. My cells vibrate with opportunity, and my brain waves align with financial flow. The architect of prosperity. I am the architect of my resonance. As I change the sound of my inner monologue, my cells dance to the dollar sign energy, rebuilding my reality in alignment with wealth. Resonant grace. I am the pulse of prosperity. My cells, my blood, my being vibrate in harmony with wealth. Positive, 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 dollar, 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 the dollar sign energy flows to me effortless. Karmatic wealth. As sound shapes sand, my thoughts shape my reality. I visualize the dollar sign, and my inner waters ripple with the dollar sign energy, forming patterns of financial blessings. Cellular harmony. Each of my blood cells dances to the frequency of wealth. I am aligned, my biology resonating with financial flow, creating new patterns of prosperity. The dollar frequency. I carry the symbol of the dollar within me. My thoughts, my breath, and my energy pulse with this vibration, attracting opportunities aligned with the dollar sign energy. Positive alignment. Positive, positive, positive. I repeat, and my mind synchronizes with the frequency of wealth. Dollar, dollar, dollar. I become the living pattern of prosperity. Fluid prosperity. I am mostly water, fully receptive to the currents of the dollar sign energy. My body harmonizes with the vibrations of financial blessings, moving effortless toward prosperity. Brainwave entrainment. My brain waves align with the rhythm of opportunity. Every thought, every intention tunes my mind and body to the frequency of financial blessings. Imaginal creation. I am the composer and the instrument. My imagination shapes reality. I see wealth, I feel wealth, I embody wealth, and the dollar sign energy manifests naturally. Mandala of prosperity. Inside me, sound forms sacred geometric patterns of the dollar sign energy. I am a mandala of wealth, radiating financial blessings in every direction. Magnetic wealth. I am a magnet for prosperity. My energy vibrates with positive intention and dollar frequency, drawing opportunities aligned with the dollar sign energy to me. Harmonized repetition. I repeat, positive, 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 dollar, 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 and my cells, my mind, my life resonate with the frequency of financial blessings. Breathful grace. With each inhale, I draw in wealth. With each exhale, my being aligns with prosperity. My body, my thoughts, and my reality flow in the dollar sign energy. Vibrational flow. I am receptive to the vibrations of wealth. Like water responding to sound, my energy moves with ease, creating financial patterns in harmony with the dollar sign energy. Dynamic prosperity. I shift my internal frequency to match opportunity and the dollar sign energy. My cells dance, my thoughts align, and my reality responds to the frequency of wealth. Architect of the dollar sign energy. I am the architect of my own vibration. By tuning my inner sound to wealth, my cells, my body, and my mind create the manifestation of financial blessings. Vibrational wealth. I am a living resonance of the dollar sign energy. My cells align with the frequency of the dollar sign. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am the vibration of prosperity. Karmatic flow. As sound shapes sand into patterns, my inner waters ripple with financial blessings. I visualize wealth, and my body harmonizes with opportunity and the dollar sign energy. Cellular prosperity. Each of my blood cells dances in alignment with the dollar sign energy. I create new patterns of wealth within me, manifesting prosperity effortless. Symbolic resonance. I carry the image of the dollar and words of positivity. My mind and body vibrate in harmony, drawing financial blessings to me like a magnet. Repetitive alignment. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I repeat and attune my thoughts, my brain waves, and my cells to the frequency of wealth. Fluid grace. My body, mostly water, receives the waves of prosperity. Every cell resonates with the dollar sign energy, turning my intentions into visible manifestations. Brainwave synchrony. My brain waves harmonize with financial flow. Every thought of wealth echoes through my body, shaping reality in alignment with the dollar sign energy. Creative visualization. I imagine myself as wealth itself, a living dollar sign. My thoughts, my energy, and my being compose a symphony of financial blessings. Geometric prosperity. Within me, patterns of the dollar sign energy form like mandalas in sand. My inner resonance organizes wealth into my life with perfect harmony. Magnetic energy. I am a magnet for opportunities. My vibration attracts financial blessings, and my inner frequency is tuned to the prosperity I desire. Harmonious repetition. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. Each repetition tunes my internal orchestra, creating flow and the dollar sign energy throughout my life. Breathful wealth. With every inhale, I draw prosperity into my body. I exhale the frequency of money, allowing my cells and mind to dance in the dollar sign energy. Vibrational manifestation. I am the living karmatic plate. My thoughts and energy pattern my life, turning the unseen frequency of wealth into tangible blessings. Dynamic alignment. I consciously shift my vibration toward the dollar sign energy. My biology, my mind, and my perception repattern, making financial blessings visible and real. Architect of the dollar sign energy. I am the composer of my life's frequency. By tuning my inner sound to wealth, my cells, my energy, and my reality reconstruct in harmony with financial prosperity. Vibrational wealth. I am a living resonance of the dollar sign energy. My blood cells harmonize with the frequency of prosperity. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am the vibration of wealth itself. Karmatic flow as sound shapes sand into patterns, my inner waters ripple with financial blessings. Every cell in my body aligns with the frequency of the dollar sign energy, drawing opportunity to me effortless. Cellular prosperity. Each of my blood cells dances in harmony with wealth. I create new patterns of prosperity within, as my body tunes to the frequency of financial flow. Symbolic resonance. I carry the image of the dollar and the words positive. My mind and body vibrate with the energy of the dollar sign energy, attracting financial blessings with ease. Repetitive alignment. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. Each repetition synchronizes my thoughts, my brain waves, and my cells to the vibration of prosperity. Fluid of the dollar sign energy. My body, mostly water, receives and amplifies the waves of wealth. Each cell resonates with the dollar sign energy, turning intention into tangible financial blessings. Brainwave synchrony. My brain waves entrain with the rhythm of prosperity. Every thought of wealth flows through me, shaping reality in alignment with the dollar sign energy. Creative visualization. I imagine myself as a living dollar sign, radiating financial energy. My thoughts, my energy, and my being compose a symphony of wealth and opportunity. Geometric prosperity within me. Patterns of the dollar sign energy form like mandalas in sand. My inner resonance organizes wealth into my life with perfect harmony and balance. Magnetic energy. I am a magnet for opportunities. My vibration attracts financial blessings, and my inner frequency aligns with the flow of prosperity. Harmonious repetition. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. With each repetition, my internal orchestra tunes to the dollar sign energy, manifesting financial flow throughout my life. Breathful wealth. With every inhale, I draw prosperity into my body. With every exhale, exhale the frequency of money, allowing my cells and mind to dance in harmony with wealth. Vibrational manifestation. I am the living karmatic plate. My thoughts, energy, and focus pattern my reality, turning the unseen frequency of wealth into tangible financial blessings. Dynamic alignment. I consciously shift my vibration toward the dollar sign energy. My biology, my mind, and my perception repattern, manifesting financial blessings in perfect alignment. Architect of the dollar sign energy. I am the composer of my life's frequency. By tuning my inner sound to wealth, my cells, my energy, and my reality reconstruct in harmony with prosperity. Resonant wealth. I am the vibration of prosperity. My blood cells harmonize with the dollar sign energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am aligned with the frequency of wealth. Karmatic flow. As sound shapes sand into patterns, my inner waters ripple with financial blessings. My thoughts, cells, and energy align with the frequency of the dollar sign energy. Cellular prosperity. Each cell in my body resonates with wealth. New patterns of prosperity are created within me as my being attunes to the vibration of financial blessings. Symbolic alignment. I hold an image of the dollar and the word positive. My mind, body, and spirit vibrate in harmony with the dollar sign energy, attracting financial flow effortless. Repetitive harmony. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. Each repetition aligns my brain waves, my cells, and my perception with the vibration of wealth. Fluid of the dollar sign energy. My body, mostly water, amplifies the waves of prosperity. Every cell in me dances to the rhythm of financial grace, attracting opportunity with ease. Brainwave prosperity. My brain waves entrain with the rhythm of wealth. Thoughts, ideas, and intuition flow in alignment with financial blessings throughout my life. Visualized wealth. I imagine myself as a living dollar sign, radiating the dollar sign energy. My energy, my focus, and my being compose a symphony of wealth and opportunity. Geometry of the dollar sign energy. Patterns of prosperity form within me like mandalas in sand. My inner resonance organizes financial blessings with perfect harmony. Magnetic wealth. I am a magnet for financial opportunities. My vibration attracts the dollar sign energy, aligning my energy, my thoughts, and my actions with prosperity. Harmonious repetition. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. My inner orchestra tunes to the dollar sign energy, manifesting financial flow in perfect synchrony. Breathful grace. With every inhale, I draw prosperity into my body. With every exhale, exhale the frequency of money, allowing my cells and mind to resonate with financial blessings. Vibrational manifestation. I am a living karmatic plate. My thoughts, my energy, and my focus pattern my reality, turning unseen frequencies of wealth into tangible blessings. Dynamic alignment. I consciously shift my vibration toward the dollar sign energy. My biology, my mind, and my perception repattern, manifesting financial blessings in perfect harmony. Architect prosperity. I am the composer of my life's frequency. By tuning my inner sound to wealth, my cells, energy, and reality reconstruct in alignment with financial grace. Cellular wealth. I imagine my blood cells vibrating in harmony with the dollar sign energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am creating new patterns of prosperity within. Karmatic prosperity. As sound shapes sand into mandalas, my inner waters organize into patterns of wealth. I resonate with the frequency of financial blessings. Vibrational alignment. I hold the image of the dollar sign. My thoughts, my cells, and my brain waves harmonize with the dollar sign energy, drawing prosperity into every part of me. Magnetic financial flow. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am a magnet for opportunities. My vibration aligns with infinite the dollar sign energy. Pattern of the dollar sign energy. My body, like a karmatic plate, repatterns itself according to the vibrations of wealth. I am fluid, responsive, and open to financial blessings. Mindful wealth. I imagine myself as the dollar sign, radiating the dollar sign energy. Each thought and feeling attracts aligned financial experiences. Harmonized energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. Each repetition tunes my brain waves and cells to the melody of prosperity. Fluid resonance. My body, mostly water, carries the vibrations of wealth through every cell. I flow with the dollar sign energy as naturally as sound shapes matter. Manifested prosperity. My inner vibration manifests externally. I create new financial opportunities as my mind, body, and spirit align with the dollar sign energy. Intentional creation. I consciously choose the vibration of wealth. Positive thoughts, positive energy, positive actions bring financial blessings into form. Symbolic resonance. Carrying the image of the dollar, I harmonize with prosperity. My cells, my breath, and my mind pulse with the frequency of the dollar sign energy. Neural wealth alignment. My brain waves synchronize with financial grace. Opportunities, insights, and wealth flow effortless to me as I remain in resonance. Repatterned being. I am a living karmatic plate. My inner patterns shift, and my cells dance to the frequency of wealth, creating new pathways for the dollar sign energy. Continuous prosperity. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I remain aligned with financial flow. Every moment is an opportunity to expand prosperity. Architect of the dollar sign energy, I am the composer of my reality. By tuning my internal resonance to wealth, my cells, mind, and energy co-create financial blessings in harmony. Harmonized wealth, I imagine my blood cells vibrating in perfect harmony with the dollar sign energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am aligned with prosperity. Fluid prosperity as sound shapes sand into intricate patterns, my inner waters organize into wealth. My cells resonate with financial blessings flowing effortless. Symbol of the dollar sign energy, I hold the image of the dollar sign before me. Each cell, each thought, each breath aligns with the vibration of the dollar sign energy. Resonant mindset, positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. My brain waves entrain with the dollar sign energy. I think, feel, and manifest wealth naturally. Cellular creation, with every breath, I imagine new cells forming in alignment with prosperity. I am the living pattern of financial blessings. Karmatic flow, my body is a karmatic plate. Each thought of wealth shapes my internal patterns, arranging me into perfect resonance with financial opportunities. Magnetics of the dollar sign energy, I radiate positivity and prosperity. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. The universe responds to my frequency. Inner wealth, I imagine myself as the dollar sign. Every cell in my body vibrates in tune with the dollar sign energy, creating a magnetic field of financial flow. Patterned prosperity, like sand forming sacred geometry, my internal waters arrange into patterns of wealth. I attract financial blessings through resonance. Neural alignment, my thoughts, my brain waves, and my emotions harmonize with the dollar sign energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I am tuned to prosperity. Intentional creation, each repetition of wealth-focused words sets a vibration within me. I consciously create the reality of financial blessing. Living karmatics, I am both the instrument and the music. My cells dance to the frequency of wealth, forming new patterns of the dollar sign energy with every breath. Abundant resonance, holding the symbol of the dollar, I align my vibration with financial success. My mind, body, and spirit respond to the frequency of the dollar sign energy. Continuous prosperity, positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. I remain in alignment. Opportunities for wealth flow to me effortless and naturally. Architect of the dollar sign energy, I am the composer of my reality. By shaping my internal vibration with intention, I manifest financial blessings, rebuilding my life from resonance upward. Harmonize your wealth, imagine your blood cells vibrating in harmony with the dollar sign energy. With each breath of positive, 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 dollar, 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 you align with prosperity, and your mind tunes to opportunities. Flow of prosperity, you feel your inner waters resonate like sand under sound. Your cells, your fluids, and your thoughts arrange themselves into patterns of wealth, attracting financial blessings with ease. Visualize the dollar sign energy, you hold the image of the dollar sign before your eyes. As you breathe, your body becomes a living karmatic plate, and every cell aligns with the frequency of the dollar sign energy. Entraining your mind, you repeat silently or aloud, positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. Your brain waves synchronize with prosperity, and your thoughts become magnetic to financial flow. Cellular alignment, you imagine your body creating new cells in resonance with wealth. Each cell vibrates in harmony with the dollar sign energy, and your very physiology mirrors financial blessings. Living karmatics, you become both instrument and music. Your body reorganizes with each breath, your cells dancing to the frequency of wealth, manifesting your intentions in tangible reality. Magnetic frequency: you radiate positive energy. As you focus on the dollar sign or the word positive, your vibration harmonizes with the dollar sign energy, and the universe mirrors this back to you. Symbolic prosperity: you visualize yourself as the dollar sign. Every thought, every cell, every beat of your heart resonates with prosperity, creating a magnetic field of financial blessings. Patterned wealth: you imagine your internal waters forming geometric patterns like sand under sound. Each pattern attracts new opportunities and aligns your life with financial grace. Neural entrainment: you consciously tune your thoughts and brain waves to the dollar sign energy. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. Your mind filters reality to reveal wealth aligned with your frequency. Intentional creation: you set your intention with repetition. Every positive and every dollar acts as a sonic frequency, reshaping your internal geometry and manifesting financial blessings. Resonant flow: you let your breath and focus create harmony within. Your cells respond to the vibrational energy of the dollar sign energy, and your mind naturally aligns with financial success. Embodying prosperity: you feel the dollar sign resonate inside you. Each cell, each thought, each neural pathway vibrates in tune with the dollar sign energy, amplifying opportunities and attracting wealth. Continuous alignment: you carry the vibration of positivity everywhere. Positive, 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 dollar, dollar, dollar. Your body, mind, and spirit remain aligned with continuous financial flow. Architect of the dollar sign energy: you recognize that you are the composer of your life. By harmonizing your internal vibration with wealth, you rebuild your identity from the vibration upward, manifesting financial blessings effortless.